welcome back to my channel. So today is a really exciting day because as you can see from behind me, I have just received my brand new high bike all mountain 10 for this year, and I'm not going to get you to see it close up just yet because I'm going to switch over my wheels and a few components to my halo and gusset bits. So let's do it. I think I'm going to have to admit defeat right now because these tyres, because they're really thick for e-bikes, it makes them super difficult to get on, and every time I keep putting it on it keeps popping off. So Tom, he's got tyre lever hands over there, so he's going to do it for me. That's actually so crazy because I just checked the PSI of the front wheel because we're filming the back wheel just so that you guys don't have to watch it being done twice, and it was 26.6. Check the back wheel, 26.6. I actually don't even know how that's happened. That's actually crazy. But we've got the same PSI in both wheels now. Right, we've got the tyres on now, and we've got the cassette and the discs on each front and back wheel. Now, I've actually never run these wheels before. These are the Halo Gravitas wheels. This is the first time I will be using them. I usually run the Vortex wheels, but with the Vortex and the Gravitas wheels, you get the option to choose the colour decals you want. So I've gone for the silver grey ones to match my bike. So yeah, let's sticker them up and get them fitted into the bike. Right, this is the bit that I've been most excited for. I have got these brand new chrome bars from Gusset, so I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to fit them right now. Right, I've completed the build. We're not going to show too much of it because we're going to head to Twisted Oaks right now and have a better look at it and actually give it its first test. Here we go then, take a look at my brand new bike. I'm so happy with this. I absolutely love this blue colour. So this is the High Bike All Mountain 10, and it has the Yamaha PWX3 system in it, which I've used for a long time now, and I really like this system. Sponsor upgrades wise then, we've got the Halo Gravitas wheel set. I've got a 27.5-inch rear wheel and a 29-inch front wheel. And the reason I've decided to run the Gravitas wheels is because with the heavier bike, these are a lot stronger, and we have got the hub sound. Now we come on to gusset components, and I mentioned these in the garage, but we have got the all new chrome handlebars which look absolutely insane with the colour scheme of this bike. We've also got the new gusset grips as well in this pink swirl colour. These look incredible, and obviously as always just the whole Gusset S2 cockpit. I've got the mudguard down here as well, the S2 pedals and the saddle. So now we've upgraded the bike and it is looking insane. I think it's about time we rode it for the first time. So I've come straight over to the dual track, and the reason I've done that is because this track is so perfect for testing the setup of your bike. I don't want to go into the gnarlier tracks here because this is the first time riding it and I've not set it up to how I want it to be yet. The dual track's perfect because you've got a mixture of berms and jumps, so it's a really good test to see which things need changing. So I'm going to drop into this right now and send it. Right, look at my new cockpit. Let's send it. Woo! Sick. Unreal. Right, we've moved on now and I'm going to go into rat line, which is a little gap line. So I'm actually a bit nervous. I shouldn't be, because I just need to get out of my head that it's a new bike and it's just going to be exactly the same. So let's drop in. Come on, it's fine.
What's going on here?
I don't think I've ever bailed that good in my life. Oh my god.
That new bike, look.
I know. Okay. I don't know how that wasn't worse than it, well, it was bad because I almost went over the bars, but I saved that pretty good. But I'm going to come away from that. I think I'm trying to do stuff that is a little bit too hard when I'm not fully used to the bike. I think I forget that I can't do everything first go sometimes. So when the conditions are a little bit hard or I've got a new bike or something, I don't give myself enough time to get used to it. So we're going to take things back to basics now, because that's exactly what I need. And I'm going to go and do some table jumps because they're safe and it will get me to get used to the bike and get my confidence up as well. Here we go then. That's well good. I did my little steezer as well.
That's more like it. That's the car we all know. I think, can I put a request in?
Yeah.
Can I capture that last jump in slow motion?
Yeah,
because your boost was good on that. Good
yeah,
airtime.
I'm comfy on these jumps, so to ride a new bike on them you don't have to think about too much, but I think I went in too hard at the start and it obviously ended the way it did, but I need to get my stake back and that's the way to do it. Here we go then, in for the steezer. That was sick. I really tried to like boost it then. I actually love them tables. They're honestly so fun. They're like minimum scare, maximum send, because I don't ever feel scared on them, but I will always try and like send it on there, which is sick. I think we should ride something else now though. Right, we've come into the woods now and escaped the wind, because that is another factor actually today. It's insanely windy, which is making it even more difficult. But we're going to ride some drops because I've not ridden drops on this bike yet. So let's test that out by hitting. There's a double drop zone down there which Tom is going to go down to, and I'm going to do the whole track. That was well good. It's actually such a good test to do some drops because these forks are factory suspension, which I've actually never had before, and there's so many different settings. So to try it out on smaller features, to dial in your setup rather than go straight for big ones, is definitely what I should have done before I hit the rat line for sure. But that was sick. I'm stoked on that. Right, I've come over to the blue trail now, which is so fun because it's nice and flowy. There's a few table jumps at the bottom. So yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, it's really windy. It's like going into a brick wall, it's that windy. Oh, little wall ride, that's it. Around the stem. Oh, the wind's really killing my speed here. Right, let's try and get it back. Woo, yeah! Sick! That's well good. Such a fun little line. Sick! And then we come out to get greeted by this massive kicker in the background there, which one day One day we'll session that. I'm stoked on today's session, to be fair, although I nearly had a big crash and I haven't ridden like everything that I'm capable of riding here. Like there's loads of gap lines that I can hit. Sometimes it's about stripping it back and actually being a bit more realistic. Like although this bike is exactly the same as my other bike, it's also not, because I've changed some parts on it, even down to like the angle of the bars. It might be slightly different to what I'm used to riding, and certainly I've got a few more spaces there as well, which has brought the stack up higher, which is going to be different too. So I think in the future, lesson learned, take some time to get used to the bike and don't expect to actually be able to send it on it, because you've got to allow some time to get used to it. There we go then, that is all we have time to do today. The bike park is now closed, but I'm so happy with my new bike, and the test actually was successful. I've managed to set it up how I want it. So expect in the next few videos for me to get gnarlier, hit some bigger jumps and send it on this bike. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, put your comments down below, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way.